Welcome to Cooking and Combos with Tiff
and Nick.
Hey.
Okay, so before we get started,
please subscribe, like, comment our YouTube channel. You can find it right there in the link.
Boop, 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 boop. You know it's always going to be right there. So, today is Meatless Cooking and Combo Day.
Meatless.
It could be Meatless Monday at your house, but today's not Monday, so it's Meatless Cooking and Combo Day. We're going to have burritos without any meat.
No meat. For all y'all vegans, vegetarians, or whatever.
We're doing vegetarian today because we have cheese and sour cream.
Oh, so no, vegan. I always mess. That's why I'm not a vegetarian, because I always mess it up. So it's...
And I put my fave in the beans. You know that.
What?
The bouillon.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Vegetarians, we got you. Vegans, subtract some stuff.
So we pre-cooked. Beans take a long time to cook. Brown rice kind of takes a little while to cook. So we pre-cooked black beans and pinto beans. So in the black beans, we put onion, bell pepper, bouillon, garlic powder, onion powder, and pepper. Yummy. And then in the pinto beans, we put onion, bell pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, chili powder, cumin. So anything you put in a taco meat, that's what we put in there.
Let's go.
And brown rice is just brown rice. And our toppings, we have
sour cream, pico de gallo, shredded lettuce, and cheddar cheese. And avocados.
And for anybody who loves meat so much, you just add your choice of meat. Ground meat, grilled meat, whatever you want. Steak, chicken, whatever. It's up to you. So
simple meal.
But we are having meatless today.
Meatless. So
we have everything already prepared and everything cooked. So we're just going to get into our conversation.
The convo part.
That's right. So what you want to talk about first?
Ooh, your favorite actor got released? Well, our favorite child. He was our favorite show. Yeah. I don't know if he was necessarily our favorite actor. But Bill Cosby got released.
On a technical, I guess, was it?
Well, I was listening to a podcast and they said it's not a technical, it's misconduct.
Oh, okay.
Because he had a civil trial. Is it a trial? Civil suit? I don't know. And they said, if you testify, we can't use this against you.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
So.
And they used it against his deposition against him, right?
Right.
Yeah, I do remember that.
So it's not a technicality and it's not everybody saying stuff is misconduct. And he could go back and sue.
But some people still call that technicality. But
the technical word.
Yes. No. Yeah. I get you.
Yeah. Because now I gotta teach him. Yeah. So how you feel?
Originally when we first heard about it, what was that? 2000. It was like 4 years ago or something when we first heard about it. I was thinking, no, he didn't do it. There's no way. Like he's just so always on the outside. I guess we got to be careful about that, judging that book by his cover. On the outside, always portraying positivity in the black community, and when he sees negativity, he talks badly about it,
Right.
And I was like, no, there's no way. Him, there's absolutely no way.
Not the family, Bill Cosby guy,
Exactly. So I was like, okay, but then all of a sudden,
a lot of stuff been coming up, huh?
A lot of women just kept popping out.
How many? It was about 5?
No.
Is it more than that?
Yeah.
Dang.
Was it like 50 women?
Dang, Bill.
I thought it was 50, but apparently it was 64. So.
Hey, how? He drugged 64 women?
Yep.
Like, what kind of women are these women that are
in the industry? Yeah. And so back in the day, all those,
So only Bill put drugs in and stuff?
Well, everybody else got to have their own trial, so we're not saying nobody else didn't do it, but
I'm just saying, at the party, that's the only person they remember doing, because I'm sure, those type of parties.
Well, everybody got to jump on the bandwagon. It's their duty to jump on the bandwagon.
I'm not condoning, and let me say this, Yeah. No, I don't condone raping, none of that. But you know how you are when you in the party, you drinking, celebrities around. You want to be that girl, so you gonna do what you gotta do. I'm not saying all girls at that party, but people they was trying to make it, and a lot of them women made it
on that casting couch.
So don't beat me up, but I'm just saying.
As a woman, I feel the same way.
You knew what you were going. You knew what type of lifestyle party that was. You knew
exactly. And in those days, it was the party. They called it party, drugs, alcohol, sex. That was the life that they lived.
So just 40 years later, they said, you know what?
Well, Me Too movement. Then everybody want to come out and be like, Me Too, Me Too. I did it. It happened to me. It happened to me. Felicia Rashad had her homie back.
She did.
And then they came for her.
Yeah, they came hard, but Howard wasn't going for it. They supported her.
I just feel like, why are people messing with her if she feel like her friend didn't do anything wrong?
Right.
Why can't she support him?
Right. She's loyal to her friend.
Yeah, but even in her head, if she's loyal to her friend or not, if she thinks that he didn't do it, then that's in her head.
Why do you think now?
I just think
social media, people get mad when people give their opinions.
I don't know, because everybody is a social media gangster. I don't know.
That's their opinion.
Yeah.
You can't get mad at somebody's opinion.
Well, Aunt Viv, I can't remember her real name, but Aunt Viv from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the original Aunt Viv, she came for her, which I'm pretty sure you've seen that, and she's like, I don't care the backlash that I get or whatever. This is my opinion, and everybody has a right to have their opinion after I say what I have to say. And she went in on Felicia Rashad.
Oh, she did. But you know what? She been mad for a long time.
She has. She said, "Can't nobody give me my 27 years back."
She been mad for a minute. And I love the original MJ, but she been mad, girl.
She has a right to be mad, but that's for another day.
Yeah.
So the one line that stood out to me is when she said to Felicia Rashad, you knew what went on back then. How are you the only person who didn't know what went on? And for her to say that,
you think she's witnessed her or something?
No. She said she knows 5 people who didn't come forward.
Okay.
She knows 5 people alone herself that didn't come forward. But what I'm saying is everybody knew that either you was with it or you wasn't with it. So it's not actually raping somebody if you was with it. It's like when we say the casting couch. Right. If you're with it, you're with it. If you trying to do whatever you have to do to become famous and get ahead, then that's the choice you made. Don't come back. It's your life.
It's your life. Live it, honey.
You can't get upset now, 40 years later, everybody's talking about, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, and now you want to be the part of the oh my God crew.
Right. It would be different if he was at a bar, and just over there. Pouring drugs in people.
But I think that's what the Quaaludes were. He was putting them in people's drinks.
At the club or at that?
At whatever party they were at. I don't know if he was handing people like Molly, I don't know if he was doing it like that.
One lady interviewed and she said that he told her, this is such and such bill, take it. She kind of had his back. But she was like, no. She was like, I'll take it. But he was telling her what it was. I could find that interview and show you. He was telling her what it was, and she took it on her own. It kind of reminds me the T.I. situation.
Yeah. Either you with it or you not.
Right. If you don't want that drug, just, okay, thank you for being T.I. I'm out.
Yeah. And I'm going on.
We don't know that we wasn't there.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking in my head, just thinking of people who want to make it. People do anything to make it. So was that their anything time in life? And now one of them was oldest top model or something?
I can't stand her. I cannot stand that oldest runway model, whatever her name is. I do not like her at all. And then she's so ruthless. And then all of a sudden she got the nerve to be on this, oh my God, it happened to me too. Now she wants people to feel sorry for her after she was being the wicked witch.
Right. I don't know.
I don't know either.
We wasn't there, but I'm just thinking scenarios in my head.
We had a situation when we went to remember we went to that job interview that one time?
Oh, when we was 18?
Yeah, we was 18 years old. And we went to that job interview, and
it sounded good too, like a job interview.
That's when we still looked in the newspaper for jobs.
Right. Got there. They don't know what they wanted us to do.
A red room or something. It was like a courthouse.
We was wondering why the interview was so late.
Oh yeah, you can go to work.
Yeah,
you can go to work. Just come after. Oh my God, it was terrible. And we both left together.
Right.
There was no consideration.
Right.
It was like, nope, we're not considering this. We're going home.
No.
So it's like Timmy said, it's your life. Yeah. If you choose to do something like that, you can't blame somebody later.
Right. But if
I'm not shaming nobody. Rape victims, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I really feel for like I am like anti-rape. Like it's like no, like if you're on a date and somebody date rapes you, or if you're walking down the street or whatever the situation may be, I get it.
Right.
It's just when it goes to the extreme is what I don't understand. Just like the first that first scene, was it the first scene in Higher Learning? When the girl was like, she was into the guy in college, and she went to his room, like whatever. I think they was at a party or something. She went to his room. They were in the bed kissing and everything. She let him take off her underwear and everything. But then she wanted to say stop, like, and he thought it was like he was in there already. So like, at what point?
It's sad.
You know what I mean? So I just don't know. I just don't know at what point is it like. I mean, I guess they always say, as soon as a woman say no, it's no. But you put this person in a situation, so you have to take accountability too. It can't just be always the man's fault. You put yourself in a situation.
That's really
Tiffany always has to deep. So college athletes, how you feel about that?
Happy. All that money them colleges making off them kids. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's kind of short and sweet for me. Good. These billionaires keep making billions off our black kids. There's some white ones in there too, but so many sports are always geared towards black people, and all you want to do is give them a scholarship. Yeah. Can you give them that? Why do they have to be starving students and they making you billions of dollars?
Right.
Or multi-million, however much money.
Right.
But they get a $50,000 scholarship and then they done. And some people don't even go on to make it big. Yeah. So while you sitting high on your hill, they over here struggling students.
Right.
Yeah. I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm happy. Take care of them. Take care of them college kids.
Take care of them students because they take care of you. Right. Now that we're talking about student athletes, we're gonna move on to the professional athlete.
Real athlete. Ooh.
Lamar Odom.
Oh. Okay.
His baby mama took him to court, and he didn't show up, so the judgment went against him.
That's the problem. Y'all gotta go to court.
You gotta go to court.
Oh my goodness, I watch too much paternity court. Y'all don't go to court, that's your kid.
Yep.
The women whoever they gonna win.
Well, it's already been established because one's 23 and one's 19, so for sure it's his kid. So
I was using that.
Yeah. So he didn't show up to court, and the judge ruled that he got to pay all the money that she said. So it's like he owed $90-something thousand in back child support, and he owes like $83,000 in back rent, which I don't understand why somebody ain't owing the house if you owe $83,000 in back rent.
Where is she living?
In Manhattan or something like that, somewhere in New York.
Well, she needs to move somewhere else. And why is her rent so much?
And $24,000 in college application and room and board fees. That's a lot of money.
Did they get into college? Oh, room and board fees. Okay,
yeah, room and board fees.
Wow.
And so the Manhattan judge ordered him to pay everything that she said he owes because he didn't show up to court.
Poor Lamar.
He said he's following an injunction, but I don't know.
He's been going through so much.
Yeah.
He didn't shook off the Kardashians, drugs, and everything, trying to get his life back together.
And now Liza Morales on his ass.
He want to do that little boxing match.
Yeah, she told the judge that too. She like, yeah, he made $40,000 in that, so you should take that from him and give it to me.
The kids are 19 and 23.
Mm-hmm.
He said he never makes a statement about his personal life. He said he said
he did a whole
that he took care of her. Paid all her bills while all the kids was little. Mm-hmm. He said them are not little kids, they're grown-ups. He said, get off your butt and get a job.
Well, she went on Basketball Wives, so she finally did something.
And she was so boring on Basketball Wives. I watched it. She was really boring. She's boring. Sorry.
And she's supposed to be a fashion designer, too, so.
Fashion what? Designer what? She was playing.
Don't ask me. I'm just telling you what I read.
The only fashion designer I know on Basketball Wives is that Angel girl. She makes it big.
She said, I love, what's the one from Compton? Malaysia?
Malaysia.
I love Malaysia and her pops of color. Maybe I can implement some color into my wardrobe or something like that.
No, Malaysia could teach you, honey. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, that's what she said. She's going to learn something from Malaysia.
Yeah, Malaysia popping, honey.
Yeah. So.
And I don't even know her, so I'm not trying to talk bad about you. But girl, them kids is 19 and 23. They need to get a little part-time job. You need to get a job.
Or if they're going to be students, let them be students. But at this point, like, not even at this point at 19 and 23.
Yeah.
I just feel like even before, we need welfare reform and we need child support reform. And we're going to talk about child support right now. Oh, we can talk about both.
Damn, you trying to go deep, Nick.
Well, I'm just saying, like, well, we're talking about the child support.
Oh, okay.
Why is it only the man's obligation to take care of kids? Financially. Like, am I paying, or is the man paying her to spend time with her kids? Like, I don't know. I don't understand how it's regulated. Because, I don't know. Like, so that's how I'm going to implement the welfare. If a woman gets on welfare with the kid, then the man is obligated to pay it back, but she's not obligated to pay it back. So, like, if I was a man, I'd be running trying to get welfare first.
What? Who got the kids physically though?
Does it matter? Why is it only one person? She should not be able to sit at home and collect welfare, and you go to work and pay all her money.
But if he just paid her part for the children, she wouldn't have to go to welfare.
Some people don't care. Some people get their child support and they want to go run and get on food stamps and all that because their income don't equal out.
But if you get child support, you can't get welfare.
Yes, you can.
You can get food stamps, but you can't get the money.
But people be having to pay that stuff back though.
I say whoever has kids should get the payment.
Welfare?
To get the payment. If it's child
support
payment,
why is it only one person's obligations? Why is he back pay $91,000?
Yeah, that's different. Lamar, he took care of his kids when they were little. He paid her bills, took care of his kids when they were younger. Now that they're grown, he's not obligated.
But, okay, let's just back up until when they was little. Why is it only his responsibility to take, why are they taking so much money?
Because he's the breadwinner. He's the one making the most money.
Okay, but she should not be able to sit at home and make breadwinner money if she don't make no bread.
Well, shit, that is the cost that you get when you get a baller with money. You get
it's not just with ballers.
And you get to get.
It's definitely not just with ballers. I know some people be losing their damn driver's license because they don't pay child support and they don't.
But they have to do the stuff the right way. Go to court, fight. It's like, judge, I'll get half or something.
But if you don't have an attorney to fight for you, and sometimes when you have an attorney to fight for you, you still get dicked.
Somebody got to take care of the kids.
Yes, I'm not saying nobody does not have to take care of the kids, but one person shouldn't be sitting at home and the other person doing everything, and you get to just sit at home and collect the money. That's not for you to sit at home and collect the money. This is to take care of the kids. So how come the expenses are not shot down the middle and be like, well, you got to figure out a way to pay the other half?
Because she got the kids most of the time, or that person, the man got the kids most. Women, men, whoever got the kids the most of the time benefits to get the money. If you want to go to court and say 50-50, then when you go to court 50-50.
But no, you can't do it. Doesn't matter if you have the kids 50% of the time. If the woman don't have a job, or the man, whoever don't have a job, you still got to pay if you have 50-50 custody. It doesn't matter.
I just feel that whoever got the physical kids, it's easy for a man, not a man, it's easy for another person to go to work and give them the money. It's easy for that. Kids, physically having the kids every day, that's a job in itself.
It's easy to go to work and just give money?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We're going to have to agree to disagree on this one.
Yes. Now, I'm not saying take all the man money where he can't live his life, but if that person is at home taking care of the kid, it's easy. I think it's easier to go to work, take
What
care
if
of
this
you, and get
person
the money.
only make minimum wage?
Well, that means you gotta step it up, level up in life. You gotta level up. You can't stay at minimum wage when you got kids, buddy.
And you can't sit on your ass because you got kids, buddy.
Well, until they reach a certain age,
You cannot just be a bum at living at home because somebody else is
it's
giving you
not
money.
being a bum.
Yes,
It's a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad. It's
Okay,
not a bum.
You and your husband make however much money y'all make. Is one person staying at home and one person take care of the kids?
Our life is different now.
That's not the point. We're not talking about Lamar Odom. We're talking about minimum wage. We're talking about whatever amount of money that these people make in a household. A married couple have kids. Is
Now
it
you want a
okay?
married couple.
But because you're saying whoever gets the kids is the one who get to be at home or get the money. What I'm saying, I'm trying to give you another example.
Okay.
Two people who live together, who are married, whatever, to live in the same household. Both they got shared kids, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Who gets to stay at home? And who gets to go out and just give all the money?
A lot of husbands do that, or a lot of wives do that now.
Okay.
A lot of people. It's just every.
Yeah, let's just move on.
Everybody's household is different.
Everybody's
That's
household
my
is different.
biggest quote of my life.
Everybody's
I can't
household
live
is
my
different.
life like this person and that person. Lamar did the right thing, took care of his kids when they were younger. Now he's saying, I gave you 19, 23 years. Now it's time to get up on your own and do it. He did the right thing. He took care of his family. Now that they're of age, he's telling her, you should have been to school. While you was at home with the kids, you should have been to school, did whatever you have to do to level up your life. While let somebody take care of you 20 years. I bet you gonna level up.
Yeah, but I think we kind of on the same page with certain stuff, but certain stuff we not.
Yeah. But it's all up. Everybody got their own opinion.
So moving on to some local news.
Okay.
Tarzana, California.
Hey, California, hey.
Got the tiny home community for the homeless.
Oh, I see that on the news.
Yeah, so I think that's super dope.
That is.
But the only thing is, I was thinking that it was gonna be tiny homes where each one is like its own little house.
Mm-hmm.
But they only have, it's like enough for like 150 people or something like that. But they only have 10 bathrooms. It's kind of more like a. You been camping before, like when you was a kid? And they have all the like little campsites, and then everybody share a shower and.
Not as a kid, as a grown up, but yeah.
Oh well, maybe something similar like that. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like you have everybody has their own little cabin or whatever you want to call it, and they share showers and bathrooms and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty dope. It's a start to do something about this homelessness. I'm excited for it.
Right. That's good. So what do you think, they transition them in and transition them out?
Mm-hmm.
So other people?
Yeah.
I wonder if they have like job resources or different things that
I didn't read that, but I'm
drug
assuming. Yeah.
Programs. That's good. Okay.
I wonder how the community feels about it though, because you know sometimes when you bring homeless into a community, they always feel some type of way.
Well, I'm just gonna be there if they stay in a tiny house instead on the freeway. So yeah,
I like it. I love it actually.
Okay, good start. Help the homeless community.
Yep. And then, last but not least, Tyler Perry back at it again.
Tyler Perry.
This time he's teaming up with TD Jakes.
Okay, Pastor. Okay. What has been Pastor doing?
131 acres to create in Atlanta. If you don't know Atlanta, it's in Georgia. To create an entertainment community or something like that.
Oh wow! So what is that? Like what?
I think it's like what Tyler Perry already has now.
Mm-hmm.
So like more studios and stuff like that. The only thing that I saw was on social media, so I didn't see the actual article about exactly what it is. So I'm assuming that it's what Tyler Perry already has going on.
Like a studio, make more movies and stuff. Oh, that's dope.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Tyler. Okay, cooking and combo, Tyler. You know.
Yeah. Tyler Perry, we talk about you a lot.
Right.
Just don't give us none of them wigs.
I ain't gonna take one. Be like, Tyler, hold up. Time out, bro. Time out. Let me bring my stylist. No.
Right.
Oh, that's dope. Okay, Tyler. And Pastor.
Yeah.
With prayer, it happened.
He was in Tyler Perry movie.
I remember, yeah.
So that's good. I'm happy for that. I'm excited to see how many jobs are going to come from it.
Yes.
And you know, Tyler Perry only hires black people.
No, I've seen a couple of different races in his.
Well, maybe I'm wrong. I was listening to Kevin Hart. Do you listen to Kevin Hart radio on XM?
No.
So he has this channel, Laugh Out Loud. Mm-hmm. And he was talking to, his Classic Cut Boys, whatever they have their show. Mm-hmm. And they were talking about who would you employ or whatever, trying to, pass it down, pay it forward, whatever. Right. And they were saying, like, Tyler Perry. So maybe it's just makeup artists and stuff like that.
That's, his actors are different races.
They're definitely multicultural with them. Yeah. So I guess the behind the scenes is
that's good. So he probably chooses more African Americans. Yeah. Saying I'm sure he's diverse.
He's diverse. Obviously, we see his show, but what he's choosing to do, because usually black people don't get those types of jobs. They're only in front of the camera. So what he's trying to do is get, them behind the scenes and get them more jobs. Okay. Which is a good thing. And then they asked Kevin Hart, like, are you going to employ only black? He was like, that's good for Tyler Perry, but no, I want to employ everybody. That's what. So your life, your choice.
Yep, your life. your life. All right. Well, let's get this.
Let's get it started.
Vegetarian burrito together.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Let's go. So we're gonna start our burritos.
Let's get it.
So we have our flour tortillas, and I like mine with both beans. So I'm gonna make the burrito with both beans. So I like beans. Then I'm gonna use pinto, because when I go to certain places, I'm not gonna say the name. I like to mix the beans. Look at that juice, it smells good. Mm-hmm. Then I'm gonna add a little brown rice. Just a little. Next, I'm gonna put the cheese so it can melt on top of it. It's time for the twerker later. It's time for the burrito later.
I'm gonna put my
put rice first.
Rice first, yeah.
Okay, then I'll add some salad. I'm just playing lettuce. That's what kids at school be like. Got some salad. And then I'm gonna add that pico. Got the pico.
That
homemade pico. All you need is tomatoes, onions, cilantro, and a lot of lime.
Lemon or lime. I prefer lemon. I prefer lemon. And then I also add white salt, garlic powder, onion powder, and pepper.
Sardine. And delicious. I'm not good at burritos food, but it's so good.
I'm feeling a little pinto-y today. Smell like chili.
Here's my burrito.
Beautiful.
Yes. Tuck it.
I forgot Avi.
Oh, dang. Well, I'm going to add a little bit on top.
And I like a lot of juice with mine, so I'm going to get some juice. When I go to that place that used to be owned by McDonald's, I always tell them to give me extra juice for mine.
What place owned by McDonald's?
Used to be owned by McDonald's.
What place?
Chipotle.
It used to be owned by McDonald's. Fun fact.
Yeah, and it's kind of ironic how one is so unhealthy and one's supposed to be super healthy and organic and all that stuff. So, and if you don't want to put cheese, if you want to be healthy, avocado is a good way to substitute cheese. Even though I don't eat cheese, but I know that's a fun fact too, I guess. And this one's mine. And I learned how to roll a burrito from somebody who worked at Del Taco. Ooh. Tevon.
Oh.
Tevon. Fold the sides in. Pull it over there. Bring that part back. Then you fold it in again on the side.
Okay, little Del Taco.
It popped open on this side. But.
Del cooking in combo.
So there you have it. Our wonderful burritos. Vegetarian. So awesome. And we appreciate you for watching once again.
Cooking in Combo. And please subscribe, like, and comment. What's your opinion? We had deep conversation today. Let us know how you feel about that child support.
Let's go back and forth in these comments.
Right. Thank you for watching Cooking and Convos with Tiff
and Nick.
Hey, see you next week. It's time for the burrito later. It's time for the burrito later.